What's up, KK babies? I'm back with another story time on how I cursed out a customer at Burger King when I was working there because she was really trying it. That's what she was doing. So it's like a Sunday. I want to say I probably got off at 8. It's like a Sunday and I'm working in back cash. I think that's what it's called. I really don't remember. I want to say back cash, and it was 2020, so this when COVID broke out or whatever, all that. So of course I had my mask on, but it wasn't like on my nose. It was like right here, because you know I couldn't breathe in the back. And I don't know if all fast food restaurants are like this, but in the back it is hot. Like, it is really hot. On the side of the kitchen, I wasn't even on the side where the grills were, but it was hot where I was. It's like there's no AC flowing back there. So I was really hot. I was just really hot. And then I already had to put that mask on and cover my face. So it was like I can't breathe. You know, like I just can't breathe in mask. So this older lady came up with her 2 friends in the car. And she come drive up and she was like, mind you, I'm paying for her, she's paying for her food. So I'm at the first window, you know, I get her car, pay for her food, and she drive up to the second window. And around this time, it was 7 something going on 8. So I was about to get ready to leave. So when I was about to get ready to leave, the manager for the night, he was coming to close the first window and like lock the window and take out the drawer, whatever like that, and move it up to the second window. So when you come like late at night at fast food restaurants, we'd be like, just come to the second window like that. So she get there and she was like, you need to pull your mask up. I said, I'm sorry, I just can't breathe because it's really hot back here. Mind you, I'm not cursing her. I'm just saying I'm really sorry, I can't breathe because it's hot back here. She was like, you need to pull it up. You're spreading all your germs and COVID is going around. I'm like, well, I can't breathe. Just like that. Like, I can't breathe with it up. And she was like, I'm going to call corporate on you. You're not going by the rules. And I'm looking like, I just told this lady I can't breathe. What is she talking about? So she said she was going to call corporate on me or whatever. And I'm like, okay, mind you, I'm 15. I'm like, I don't care. Like, mind you, I'm about to leave to go to Outback. Like, you know, within a couple of weeks, I'm about to leave. So it's like, I wasn't even stressing it because I already had a job lined up. But it's like, if I'm telling you I can't breathe, I cannot breathe, and it's hot back there. Maybe if you come stand your old ass right there with a mask on, and then you tell me if you can breathe or not, because I bet you can't. I bet you can't. So anyways, she was like, I'm going to tell corporate, I'm going to tell you. And she drives to the second window. While she's driving to the second window waiting for her food, my manager comes to the back and he lock the window, take the register out, like the money or whatever like that. And then I move up to the second window to help them. Mind you, it's 1 girl up there, I'm in the back, and then it's the manager. So it's really only 3 of us, and then the people in the kitchen. I think it was like 2 of them. So it's only us. So then I move up there. Mind you, I think I want to say I had like 10 minutes left on my shift. I move up there and I'm working. I'm like moving all, I'm working. And she was like, what's her name? Like, she was talking to my coworker. She was like, what's her name? She was like, who? And then I went up there, and then I'm like, she was like, you need to pull your mask up. She just like talking, just like, pull your mask up. Like, she's trying to like snap on me. So I'm like, I know you think you ain't gonna snap on me, then drive off, because she tried to drive off. So she like snapping. And then I dropped the F-bomb on her. I really don't want to say it on camera, but I'm just going to say it. Just like that. She like stopped the car so fast. She was like, who you talking to? So mind you, me and this old lady arguing. And she had her 2 friends in the back seat. Look like, I'm not going to talk about nobody because I don't know nobody's situation. But she had her 2 friends in the back seat. You know, one in the passenger, the guy was in the back. And then they're all like trying to snap on me. And I'm like, bro, y'all is like triple my age. What y'all trying to snap on me for? I'm a 15-year-old at the time. Like, who was you trying to, or was I 16? I want to say I was 16. I was 16. Or I was 15. Nah, I was 16. So I'm like, y'all triple my age. What is y'all? And they're like really that old. And I'm like, what are y'all arguing with me for? Because I don't pull my mask up. If you're so scared of COVID and this and that, why are you even eating out? Why are you? germs gonna pass by regardless. It really don't matter how many times you wash your hands. Germs gonna pass by regardless. You know how many people come in here on a daily? So it's like, why are you screaming at a 16-year-old on why my mask's not up? And I'm telling her I cannot breathe. I told her multiple times I can't breathe when it's up and it's hot back here. There's no AC. It's like you're suffocating yourself. Like, why would I want to do that? So then my manager he pulls me from the window, because I'm like outside the window arguing with this lady, like, you're not gonna talk to me like that. I'm not your kid. So then he pulled me from the window. He pulled me like away. He was like, go over there. And then he told her to calm down. No, he told her that he was sorry, whatever, like that. She ended up leaving. He was like, just because you're about to leave us, like, you like leave the job, I was gonna go to Outback. He was like, just because you're about to leave us in a few weeks doesn't mean that you have to snap on a customer. And I'm like, I didn't mean to snap on her, but I told her I couldn't breathe throughout my mask, and she kept telling me to pull it up. He was like, you should have told her you had asthma. So I told her I can't breathe through my mask, like that. He was like, oh, he was like, now I have to go. I think he had to do something. Like, I don't know if he had to write me up or tell the store manager. I really don't know. But he said, now I gotta something. I forgot what he said. But I'm like, okay, like, or whatever. So then I left. So then, like, the next day I got a call from my job. And then I'm looking from Burger King, and I'm looking, and I'm like, this about what happened Sunday. Mind you, that was my day off. So then I called them like 10 minutes later. And then they were like, oh, we were just calling you to see if you could come in today or whatever like that. And I'm like, oh, no, I can't. I'm sorry. They was like, okay, it's fine. And then that was it. So I'm like, okay. So then that week, I want to say I worked the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, because they knew I was getting a new job. I want to say they knew I was leaving because I put my 2 weeks in. I don't know why, but they only scheduled me Saturday and Sunday. So when I come in on Saturday, she was like, the store manager, she took me in her office, and she was like, she was nice. She wasn't rude or nothing like that, but she was like, damn, what she said? She basically telling me, like, she was like telling me that I can go. Really, that's what she was doing. She was telling me that I can go. So I'm like, so she came in and she was like, what did she say? I forgot. Oh my God, I really forgot what this lady said to me. She was like, yeah, because she knew I want to say she knew I was starting. I really forgot what she said. But basically, she was telling me that I can go. And it wasn't no big thing. She told me that I can go, yeah. She was like, you can go ahead. And she was like, oh yeah, because I think I want to say Sunday was my last day. And she was like, today can be your last day. She was like, is your shirt clean? I'm like, yeah. She was like, is your hat clean? I said, yeah. She was like, well, I'm like, well, she was like, since you're going to leave us anyways, you can just leave today. She was like, you can just go today. But she wasn't rude about it. She was really calm and like soft. Like, she was really soft when she was telling me. So I'm like, okay, I didn't feel like no type of way. And I'm like, okay, like I already had, like, I want to say it was training with Outback already. So I'm like, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine with that. Like, I don't care or whatever. Because I would have had to come home, change really fast, and then go to Outback. Because I think I had like 30 minutes to myself before I had to go train with them. So I was like, okay, like, you know, it wasn't a big thing. I was just like, okay, but she said that my mom thought she was being rude, but I'm like, no, she wasn't rude. So then my mom had to come pick me up. First, she had to give me a shirt because I had to obviously give her back the shirt and the hat. She had to come give me a shirt. I changed. She thought she was being rude, but I really would appreciate if they would have called me and told me that instead of waiting until I get there and then saying, oh, we don't need you today. You know what I mean? But I would have had to drop off the shirt and hat anyway. So that's why I'm like, it's whatever. I really wasn't tripping. But it was like, you could have called and told me and I would just dropped off a shirt and hat and then would have left. You know, my mom would still been outside and would have left. Because I wasn't driving at the time. My mom was dropping me off to work and stuff like that. But yeah, it was just like that. I don't even know if that lady really called corporate or came in the next day and filed a complaint against me. I really don't know. And then my mask was different from everybody else's because I had like a green mask and everybody else had a black mask. So it was really like the one with the green mask or whatever like that. And everybody knew I had the green mask. Or she saw my name on a name tag and she was like, Kaylee, unless my manager gave it to her. Or unless he wrote it up or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's my story time on how I cursed out a customer at Burger King because she was telling me I could breathe when I couldn't breathe. You know, come stand your ass back here and put a mask on your face. You're suffocating yourself. But that's my story time on how I cursed out a customer. I will never do that today. No, I'm lying. If you try it, I will. But I am a changed person now, and I don't let stuff like that tick me off anymore. I just walk away. But if you want another story time, please comment, because I got so much of story time. So much of story times. But that's it for this story time. Comment, like, subscribe, and share my video. Thank you for watching.